Our first action for you will be the Alto Digital Thundersport GP2s, including the Mini Twins and GP3s. Steve.
We've got the Alto Digital Thundersport GP2, Mini Twins and GP3 on the grid. All sorts of classes. Aaron Hay, pole position next to Mr. Rothwell here, number 10. 3 of these orange and white bikes to look out for. Going to be mayhem for me and Robin. We've got here Gary Winfield, Josh Daly, number 88, having problems with bikes. I think that's actually almost a new rebuild inside that Kawasaki 400. You look across here, there's Mini Twins leader Ian Popplewell. Connor Tagg, though, in blistering form. I think he's going to break some lap records here today.
Brilliant, thanks very much, Steve. Yes, we've got to keep our eyes swiveled. 3 separate championships in one. The Alto Digital Thundersport GP2s, the Mini Twins, the GP3s, all ready and raring to go. And away they charge down in towards Gerrard's. 3 championships in one, but they won't be thinking about that at the moment. It's just going to be the quick blast and who ends up on the podium. It'll settle after a couple of laps, but at the moment, it's all hell breaks loose. There we see number 17, Ian Popplewell, who currently leads the Mini Twin Championship on points. But up the front, Steve, well, a good breakaway by Curtis Rothwell.
Yeah, fantastic start there from Curtis, and in second place, what a start from Connor Tagg. Second row, managed to filter his way through, not on the outside, and has moved up into second. Current championship leader, and he's going to go up to first as well. Oh, no, he's not. Late braking there from Curtis Rothwell, number 10. Just behind him, number 88, Josh Daly.
Yes, he was under pressure from Adam Polferman, number 64 there on the second of the orange and white machines. There he is in 4th place. He just had a little look up the inside into Shaw's, couldn't quite make it stick. And then Aaron Hay there in 6th place at the moment. Well, he's the leading GP3 runner, but up the front, under pressure at the moment, Curtis Rothwell still leading and leading well on his Mini Twin.
Yeah, he'll be under even more pressure when he finds out that he's just been given a 10-second jump start penalty as well. So Curtis Rothwell, who's just been demoted to second position, unfortunately, a 10-second penalty added to his overall time. So he needs to try and chase down Connor Tagg. Josh Daly there, all over the back of him in 3rd position, though.
Right, we're going to have to keep our beady eyes on the timing screens because that will demote Curtis by his 10 seconds. But we've got to keep an eye on how close his nearest Mini Twin rival is in terms of their race points overall. But up the front, Connor Tagg, then Curtis Rothwell on the road. But Josh Daly, well, as you mentioned, Steve, he's had a bit of a mare this weekend, has young Josh. The bike has been playing up, but I know they've been working very, very hard indeed. And Josh is he's only a youngster, but he's really calm, isn't he? Has a great attitude to things that go well and things that go badly.
Yes, great attitude to racing as a whole. If things aren't going his way, then he just shrugs it off and gets on with it, which is always good to see. Wish all of the riders were like that, but here we go then. Connor Tagg, championship leader, number 100. He leads from Josh Daly, both of them former super teams. Then it's Curtis Rothwell in 3rd position, although it won't be 3rd overall on circuit. 4th position, Ian Popplewell, Mini Twins championship leader, doing a great job out there on his Kawasaki 650.
Yeah, we've noticed Ian Popplewell, old Poppy, has been particularly hot on the starts here this weekend. And I was talking to him earlier, actually, and he reckoned he could get into Gerrard's first as long as there weren't bikes blocking the track ahead of him. I thought to myself, that's the story of a lot of races, Poppy, but he certainly is very quick as the lights go out.
Yeah, well, if he was to qualify on the front row, then maybe he would have a better chance of getting into turn 1 in 1st position. He'll probably slap me for that later on in the season, but he's going to have a job trying to catch up this man, Connor Tagg, one of the fastest riders you'll ever see over a single lap of any track. Great sweeping lines around this circuit and on lap record pace. 2nd position, Josh Daly there, doing very well considering. I know his dad, Andy, had to work overnight to try and get that bike ready again.
Yep, and there behind him, well, Curtis Rothwell in 3rd, but remember that 10-second penalty because it is important as far as the Mini Twins are concerned, because right behind him, there he is Poppy, number 17, in 4th place, and easily, of course, within reach of Curtis Rothwell in terms of 10 seconds. So Curtis, although he's ahead of Poppy on the track, will be behind him in terms of results.
There's Poppy, number 17, in the lime green traditional Kawasaki colours. And just behind him, you will be able to see at the top of your picture, hopefully there he is, that is Aaron Hay. He is still leading the GP3 class. I believe he's currently just ahead of Gary Winfield, James Robinson and Scott Dootson.
Yes, James and Scott having a great battle back there for the final podium place in the GP3s, and then we see just a little further back, battle for the mini twins being headed by number 171 Josh Wood. Josh has got a new sponsor this weekend, a company called Glorious, who apparently make award-winning soups for all sorts of massive supermarkets. So glad to see that he's picked up a bit of sponsorship. And up the front it is Connor Tagg just pulling away from the pack. Josh Daly, though, still embroiled in that lovely battle with Curtis Rothwell, and there Ian Popwell in 4th.
Yeah, Connor Tagg currently lapping almost a second a lap quicker than anybody else, as we just see Wood going through there a little bit further back. That is Curtis Butler on the 125 GP machine, and there's James Robinson, the younger brother of Adam Robinson, who you'll be seeing a little later on out in the Super Stock 600 class.
James has been having that tussle so far, race-long tussle with Scott Dootson for 3rd place in GP3s, but Josh Wood still. There's Dave Palfreman, Adam's brother, tucked in behind him. That's 3rd and 4th mini twin at the moment as Connor Tagg comes through the bus stop. Then Daly, Rothwell, Popwell, absolutely together, 2nd, 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, I think Poppy is enjoying the fact that he's leading mini twinning up there with the in contention, shall I say, for the top 3 overall. Don't forget that Rothwell has that 10-second penalty, so as it stands, Poppy is in the top 3 overall. They do score GP2 points, these mini twins, so it'll be good for his championship.
Yep, 2 and 1 for them. Behind them, it's Aaron Hay still leading the GP3s, and Liam Shelcock is right up there as well. And there we see number 37, Scott Dootson. He's there, you see, just dogging the footsteps of James Robinson for that 3rd place battle. And up the front, cool, calm and collected, Connor Tagg.
Yes, Connor, all a little bit too easy for him at the moment, Robin. He's out there lapping very quickly indeed, on his way to victory, and hopefully he'll have Riccardo Ballerini back to fight with at the next round, who's currently out with injury. Broke his collarbone in about 10 places. There's Aaron Hay leading the GP3 race at the moment.
Yes, indeed, leading it quite comfortably, as is Connor Tagg in the GP2s overall. Yes, Rick Ballerini had that, well, it looked like a fairly simple off at Anglesey at the hairpin, and just one of those irritating offs that proved far more damaging than it first appeared. So, yeah, welcome back as soon as we can to Rick Ballerini, hopefully for the Snetterton 300, the first visit of Thundersport GB to the new track configuration up there at Snet in Norfolk.
Tagg with time to look over his shoulder as he exited Shaw's hairpin to see what his gap is, and that is lovely stuff from the championship leader, and he extends his lead overall ahead of Josh Daly and Ian Popplewell.
Yeah, Josh Daly extremely pleased, I'm sure, to get a finish out of this weekend of tribulation. Connor then the win from Josh. Ian Popwell finished 3rd, Aaron Hay 4th, Liam Shelcock was 5th, and Curtis Rothwell, eventually with that penalty, finished in 6th. Connor Tagg, Josh Daly and Ian Popwell, the 1, 2, 3 overall. In the mini twins, Ian Popwell took the win from Curtis Rothwell and Dave Palfreman. There we see the GP3 results. Aaron Hay took the win from Gary Winfield, James Robinson, Scott Dootson. Curtis Butler was 5th, and Ian Raben did not finish at their podium. Well, Aaron, Gary and James.
Winner of that race, Aaron Hay. You're out there with some decent competition, but the weather out there is so hot.
I know, halfway through the race I felt like pulling in, I was that tired. But no, I had a good race with Chris Harrison out there and really enjoyed it.
And good for the championship.
Yeah, I should have a fair big lead now, so looking good.
Anyone to thank at all, Aaron?
Yeah, can I just thank Stephen Auto again for buying me some tyres this weekend.
All right, well done to you. We'll move on to Ian Popplewell. A tired-looking Ian Popplewell. You had to work hard for that one.
Yeah, it's my age. I'm too old for this game. But yeah, great. The circuit's improved from last year with a new surface. The times have come down. Obviously mega hot out there, but yeah, great. The bike was brilliant. Thanks to Spares Unlimited of all, Quick Clutch and Clive at Rapier Paints for the paintwork. And thanks to everyone else who helps. You all know they are, and look forward to the next round.
Well done to you, Ian. Thanks very much. And speaking of lap times, move on to Connor Tagg. You said you wanted the lap record, 55.6. Not bad going.
Yeah, it's not bad going, but I think I could push myself to go quicker if I was like getting pressured. but I wasn't, so I didn't push that much.
Yeah, a bit of an easy race for you then.
Yeah, it's quite easy. Once it got up to 5 seconds lead, I just kind of gapped myself, but I was still going a bit quicker than them, so I was still stretching out the lead, so it's quite good.
And the usual thanks to the sponsors, etc.
Yeah, I've got to thank Nitro, Ian Newton and Myra from Iron Competition, and Thundersport, and PP Construction and Bridgestone.
All right, well done, Connor. We'll see you later on.
Thank you.